welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Wumi. I make college, lifestyle, beauty, fashion, all sorts of different content. So if you're interested in any of that, you should definitely hit the subscribe button. So it is 12:33 a.m. right now, but I really want to film this video because I am so excited because I finally got a new phone. So as you can tell by the title of this video, I have the iPhone 13 Pro in gold, and I got it maybe like 3 days ago. I have actually tried to film this video before, but for some reason, when I was screen recording it, it stopped. And I don't know when it stopped, but I was like, I have nothing to show y'all because I've been thinking that everything is screen recording and it hasn't been. So that's okay. So we're just filming it over. But yeah, so I have the iPhone 13 Pro in gold, and right now I have a case on it. This case is just one from Amazon. I just bought like a random one. I like the color though, because I knew that I was not about to use my phone if I didn't have a case on it. I'm not playing any games about this phone. She was not cheap. I upgraded to the iPhone 13 from the XR. So I had my XR for probably like 2.5 years, and I've never had the newest iPhone. Like my whole life, ever since I started getting iPhones, probably like when I was like 15, I've never had the latest one that came out. I've usually always been like 1 or 2 phones behind. And there's nothing wrong with that. Honestly, a phone is a phone, but I just am now in a position that I could give myself the newest one, and I wanted to upgrade because while there is nothing technically wrong with my iPhone XR, the back was all cracked up, and the camera is just like, it's however many phones behind, so the camera wasn't the greatest anymore. And because I want to start making more content, I just thought it would be an investment for me to get a nicer phone camera. So that's why I did it. So this is what it looks like without the case. It kind of looks silver on screen, but it's not. It's gold. I'll show y'all so y'all can see. You can see all my fingerprints all on it. But yep, it is gold, and this is the 128 gigabyte one. I think that's the lowest amount of gigabytes you can have. And I also have a glass screen protector on it that I also bought from Amazon. But now we're just gonna get into the phone because I know that's what y'all all are here to see. I will say I have not been able to put this down. The camera is so good. Like it surprised me every time. And I don't know if it's because I'm coming from the 10 or if it's really just like that good. I think it's just that good. But yeah, I literally be sending my boyfriend like pictures. I'm just like, look at this camera, like crazy. I'll even insert like some pictures that I took just so y'all could get like an idea of like what I mean. So we're gonna get into what y'all actually want to see, which is what is on my iPhone. So my phone is actually on 23%, so we're gonna hope and pray that it lasts through this video. I think it will though. When you open up my phone, you see my lock screen, which is just something that I got from Pinterest. If you are on TikTok, you might have heard this manifestation before, but it just says, I don't chase, I attract. What belongs to me will simply find me. And I wanted to have a good message on my phone because it'll be the first thing I see, kind of like I'm on my phone the first thing when I wake up, so I want it to be something positive. I think I'm going to change it soon, but I really like this one for a little bit, and I just got off of Pinterest like I said before. Now we're into my actual phone, and I'm going to go to the first screen, which is just like the widgets. And my widgets that I have are the weather app. So as you can see, it is literally 23 degrees in Boston. It is very, very cold, and my room is freezing right now actually. But so I have the weather, then I have the fitness app, which is for the Apple Watch, and it says 0 just because, you know, it's after midnight, so it's like a new day. But I do use my Apple Watch a lot, so I like to see kind of like my ring progress. Then we have the calendar just for the date, my battery, which is at 24, not 23%. And then my screen time. So I didn't have screen time on my old phone because I don't know why I didn't have it actually, but once I got this phone, I wanted to add it because I need to know how much time I'm actually spending on my phone, because I'm sure it's a lot and I'm sure I need to reduce that time. So now we're to the main screen. I only have 2 screens of apps. Like I only have 2 screens on my iPhone if you're not counting like the widget screen. And that's because on my XR, I had literally like 7 pages of apps, and it was very messy and all over the place. So I decided on this new phone, I wanted to try and like make it more organized and like condensed, because like 7 is literally too much. So on my home screen, you see my wallpaper, and it's just a background that I also got from Pinterest. But yeah, so it's from Pinterest, and it's just this like neutral color, which I like. And I have a widget in the middle, and it just says the progress you made today matters. So as you guys can see from like my lock screen and this, I just like to have positive messages on my phone, because ever since I turned 21, I've kind of just like I'm still young, but I've been a little bit more hard on myself about like reaching my goals and stuff, and I feel like I just need like positivity to let me know that like it is okay to like not be where I'm at, where I want to be yet. Like I'm literally only 21, but it's harder. It's hard kind of when you see people your age like doing stuff, like doing big things, and you're like, I'm not there yet. But I just like to keep positive words that just remind you like what's mine will be mine. I'm not behind, you know what I mean? So not to get like too deep, but that's why. So now for the actual apps, the apps on the top, like they're not in a folder. I feel like I didn't have a folder that they fit into, and also like they didn't need to be. So most of these you know already, but I have the calendar app, settings, clock, camera, my photos, music. I have the Bible app, which I actually need to start getting back into reading the word, and hopefully in the new year I will get back into that. Then we have Safari, and at the bottom here we have all my like green apps, so like the phone, like calling, FaceTime, and messages. I actually had to go in and mark all my messages as read because I had like 300 unread messages, and that is not cute to me. I was like, I don't even text that many people, so I don't know why I have that many unread messages. I know when I was like in middle school and high school, I don't know if this was y'all experience, but it was very like it and like cute to have a lot of unread messages. But yeah, so I don't know who these 13 messages are from. Probably like a group chat or something. I'll check that out later. But now we're gonna get into like the meat of my phone. So all my folders. So I'll start with this first folder. So this is my shopping folder, and in here I have Giant Vintage, which is a sunglass company. They sell like vintage sunglasses. It's really nice. I really love their sunglasses, and I was buying them a lot during the summer, and which is why I got the app. Then we have Opoly, which I really don't shop at a lot. I don't actually know why I have the app. DHgate, which is similar to AliExpress, if you know what that is. You can get like a lot of dupes and stuff there. Shop, which I only have because of Telfar, and this is the app that like you can get your tracking through. Target, Etsy, which I like because there's a lot of small businesses on Etsy, and I have my own small business at ShopSlow on Instagram, shopslow.com, and I like to support other small businesses, so when I can buy stuff from Etsy, I like to. Then we have Poshmark, which is where I sell clothes. I haven't sold anything on Poshmark or Depop in a long time, but I want to get back into doing it. So if you want to follow me on Poshmark, my username is @WumiOye. Then we have Zara, which I actually need to take off my phone because if you shop at Zara, like I love Zara, but the app, like I'm gonna open it right now. The app is not user friendly to me at all, and I feel like it's hard to shop on it. Okay, so open the app. I don't even know what this is, a film or something. And it's okay. So like you see how I hit women, and it's not taking me to clothes, like. And now a video is playing. That's 42 minutes. Okay, so I don't want to be in there. I'm trying to go to close. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny right now. I'm actually trying to show you guys stuff. Like, to show you why I don't like their app at all. And it's not working. So I'm just going to exit. And I need to delete it off my phone. Because I was just trying to show y'all like how they model clothes and how I don't like it because it's always like so like avant-garde, and I feel like I can't even see the clothes straight. But I couldn't even get to the clothing on the app because it's that confusing. Really need to get rid of it, but I love Zara like in stores. The app and the website, not it. So next we have Ulta, which if you buy makeup, you know what Ulta is. It's just like a beauty store. And if you shop at Ulta, you should definitely have the app because you can get like a lot of coupons through their app and rewards points and stuff like that, which is why I have it. A lot of the apps that I have on my phone are because of coupons. I'll preface this by saying that. Next we have AliExpress, which I buy like hair, sometimes clothes, lashes, and stuff from there. They're really affordable. Amazon, we all know what Amazon is, you know, Mr. Bezos. I love Amazon. Even though I don't like putting money in that man's pocket, I love Amazon. Joann, I have to remind myself that it's Joann and not Joann's, but Joann. The fabric store, I buy yarn and stuff from here. Then we have Depop, which as you can see, they're telling me that they've temporarily removed my items because I haven't opened the app in so long. Like I have not been on the app in forever. Yeah, but I will be selling on there soon. So I'll leave my Depop on the screen too if you guys want to follow me. Then we have the sneakers app, which I don't use that often. I've only ever purchased one thing through here. I got the University Blue Dunks, that was the first time I ever used the app to get sneakers, and I hit, and I was so hyped because I'm not a really big sneaker person, but I wanted to have like some nice sneakers that I liked, but I'm not paying resale for them. So I was like, if I don't ever get a raffle, then I will never have sneakers because I'm not paying those high behind resale prices. Next we have Shein, which we all know what that is, just a clothing app. DSW. The only reason I even have this app on my phone is because I used to work there and we had to have the app so like we could help customers with their shoes and stuff. I shop there occasionally and you can get coupons through the app, so that's why I haven't deleted it. Groupon, which is another like coupon app. eBay, I haven't bought anything from there in a while, but I used to love eBay. And then Fetch Rewards. I'm gonna leave my referral code on the screen in case you guys want to join, but Fetch Rewards is basically just an app where you scan receipts and you get points, and then you can use those points to get like gift cards and stuff. So I like it because it's kind of like getting cash back on your purchases. You know, free money, why not? Like I said, I'll leave my referral code on the screen in case you guys want to join. Next we have my lifestyle app, which just has like all my social media apps in it. So Snapchat, which I don't really use that much. I kind of just use it to message my friends sometimes. Like I don't post on my story ever. Pinterest, which I love Pinterest. Let's go on Pinterest and see. Like I feel like it's just like the best social media because like you don't have to talk to anyone. There's not like too much pressure. It's just like fun pictures. Like I love, like look how cute this is. What I love about Pinterest is like everyone's Pinterest will be different because everyone has different interests. Next we have Instagram, and I will open this app. This is my page. I just posted this picture, these pictures I should say, and I made a new Instagram. It's Wumi Oye, but with a period between the W and the U because somebody that doesn't even use their Instagram has the Wumi Oye app, which is so annoying, but whatever. So yeah, you guys should definitely follow me on Instagram. Next we have Twitter. I use Twitter a lot, but I don't really tweet like that. I just use it to laugh. But if you guys want to follow me, I'll leave my Twitter on the screen. I'm not going to open it because you never know what you're going to see on Twitter. But then we have TikTok. I post TikToks, as you guys can see from my page. So definitely go and follow me on TikTok. I just love the app. It's funny. It's informative. Like TikTok is just awesome. And I was one of those people that didn't want to get TikTok when it first came out. But as you can see, I'm a fan. Then I have Tag, which is a brand that I've been working with. They're making a new social media app, so stay tuned. I probably will talk about it a little bit more on my channel, but that's what that is. Like I'm helping them kind of like demo their app right now. YouTube, y'all know what YouTube is. We're on YouTube right now. YouTube Studio, if you're a creator, then you know what YouTube Studio is. It's just where you see all your video analytics and all that, and it's really informative because it tells you like how your videos are doing in relation to your other videos, like where you're getting the most like traffic from, stuff like that. Then we have WhatsApp. I do not use WhatsApp ever. My mom is on WhatsApp a lot and she likes to send me messages through there. That's the only reason I keep it, but I really don't message anyone on WhatsApp. Like if you're like African, Caribbean, like your parents are immigrants, you probably have WhatsApp. I feel like, I don't know why they love that app so much, but that's why I have that. Then we have Messenger, which is for Facebook. Another reason I have it is because of my mom. She likes to send me Facebook stuff. I don't be on Facebook though. Facebook, I'm saying I don't be on Facebook and then I have 21 notifications. I promise you I really don't be on this app. I think like they just notify me like, oh, be friends with this person, blah 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 blah. That's why. Then we have LinkedIn. You know, I'm in college. LinkedIn is, you know, for jobs and stuff like that, like making connections. Everyone has a LinkedIn when you're in college, you will find. Then we have GroupMe, which I don't really like. People make group messages on GroupMe like through my school and stuff, so that's why I have that. Discord, another like group messaging app, and then Reddit, because I just be in a deep dive on Reddit sometimes, and I just love Reddit. Like I like to read about people's experiences and stuff. If you're trying to know like a little bit more info about something, usually there will be a Reddit thread on it and you could get a little deep dive into stuff. So that's why I have that. Whew, I feel like I've been talking like a mile a minute. I hope I'm not talking too fast. I just don't want this video to be like a million years long. So in the finance folder, I have all my apps related to finance, obviously. So I have Capital One, Wells Fargo, Discover, Mint, which is basically an app that helps you analyze your spending and kind of see like how much you spend in relation to other months, what you spend on. So it's bittersweet. It's good to see, but then sometimes I just be like, damn, I spent how much? Like crazy. Then we have Robinhood, which is for stocks. I'm not like some crypto stock girl. I just wanted to dabble in it a little bit because you always hear stuff about stocks. So I'm just like, I wanted to try a little bit. So that's why I have Robinhood. I don't know that much about it on a deeper level, so I can't recommend or not recommend. I just have purchased stocks through there before just because it's like so easy. So I can't, I'm not really the person to ask about that type of stuff. Then I have the wallet app, which is just for like all my cards that I have on Apple Pay, PayPal, because I sometimes take payment from for ShopSlow through there, or like just other people. Cash App, sending money between friends and stuff. And same thing with Venmo. Even though I don't like Venmo, I try to stay off Venmo as much as I can, because somebody tried to hack my Venmo one time, and I feel, and everybody that I talk to about that, they'd be like, oh, me too. So I feel like the app is not very secure, so I don't feel comfortable having my cards on there. But my rent, like, I usually have to pay it through Venmo, so that's the reason I have it. Next we have food. I shouldn't be ordering food. I actually deleted a couple of my food ordering apps. So I have what, 8 here? I had more. So progress has been made, even though I don't need to be ordering food, period, but progress has been made. So I have Dunkin'. I go there to get like coffee and like donuts and stuff like that. And then if you have the app, you could get points, and then you get like rewards and stuff. Uber Eats, the bane of my existence. Like, it's just too easy to make bad decisions with that app. Then we have Qdoba, which I don't eat at. Like, I swear I just have any apps on my phone. I don't eat at Qdoba like that. I used to work there too, fun fact. So that's why I knew about their app, because their app is really good if you eat there often, which I used to, but I don't really eat there anymore. But you can get like points and like deals and stuff. Chick-fil-A, there's not a Chick-fil-A near me anymore in Boston. Back home, there's a Chick-fil-A, so that's why I have this app. Or if I happen to find myself in a Chick-fil-A in Massachusetts, I'll have the app. GoPuff, which I've been staying strong. I haven't ordered anything from GoPuff in like 2 months, but it's just like for snacks, and like it's kind of like a convenience store that delivers to you. And then we have McDonald's. The only time if I'm ever eating at McDonald's, I'm using the app, because they always have deals and coupons. I am a coupon girl. They always have deals. If you eat at McDonald's even a little bit, you should get the app. Then these last two are just for groceries. So Stop and Shop and Star Market, I use those to like clip coupons and stuff. Next, my camera battery died, but we're back. So where was I? Okay, I just went through food with y'all. So next we're in productivity. And productivity is kind of like random. I just have my email in here and the weather app. I feel like the weather app doesn't really go with it, but I'm gonna leave it. Next we have my travel folder. So I love to travel, and that's why I have all these different apps. And spring, I'm in college, so we have spring break and stuff, so I like to have a bunch of different travel apps just to kind of like compare prices and plan trips and stuff. So I have Expedia, which is really good for like booking like hotels and like resorts or like packages. Next we have the American Airlines app and JetBlue Airlines app, and I fly with them a lot between here and Philly, to get home for like holidays and stuff. So that's why I have the apps, for boarding passes, just to keep updated with times and stuff. Then I have Hopper, which, if you don't know what that is, it's basically an app that like, let me open it. If you're looking for flights, like for example, we can see where I've been looking. So from Boston to Montego Bay, it'll just show you kind of like trends and like costs and stuff. So where green is kind of like where you want to be, because those are like the cheaper flights. And you can track flights with this app, and it'll let you know like, oh, your flight, like the prices dropped and stuff like that. If you're planning a trip in advance and it's a little bit high, like give it a little bit. They'll tell you whether or not you should buy now or you should wait. And I'm sure it's not 100% accurate, but it kind of helps. If like they say wait, then I'll be like, you know what, it's probably gonna go down, because you don't want to buy a flight for like $500 and then in the coming weeks it's $300. Like, that'll hurt. You could have used that $200 to do something, buy some food, anything. Airbnb, I've actually not liked staying in Airbnbs lately, but I have the app because I still do. I just prefer hotels now. Spirit Airlines, don't come for me. Because Spirit is like a cheap airline, whatever. Their flights do be cheap. I don't really like flying Spirit. I've only done it like maybe once or twice, but I wanted to have my boarding pass on my phone, which is why I have the app. But I try to avoid Spirit, because by the time you pay for everything you need to get on that plane, it's the same cost as like a regular flight. Like, only in some cases I feel like it's actually worth it. And then the seats be uncomfortable. Next I have Amtrak, because if the flights between Boston and Philly are too expensive, I'll take the train. It's like a 7-hour train ride, but it's like, the train is more comfortable, and I won't be caught on a bus, because I had a horrible experience on a megabus, so I don't take the bus anymore. Then we have Lyft and Uber, which So annoying. They've been so expensive lately. But yeah, those are just to get around Boston, especially like at the late hours of night when the T is not running anymore. You have to use Lyft and Uber, and it's annoying because they be expensive, but you can't not go home. If you leave the club when it closes and you try to get a Lyft or Uber in this city, sorry, like sorry to you, because you're gonna be spending an arm, a leg, a knee, a chin, everything. No. Next we have the utilities app. It's kind of just boring, just like boring stuff. Notes is the only thing. Notes in the app store I use regularly because, you know, notes, you gotta, sometimes you be pouring out your heart and your soul in your notes app, and sometimes you just have to write down your groceries. So the notes is a very multifaceted girl. Then we have the app store, maps. I'm not even gonna go through all of these because I don't really use them. Maps, I be lost sometimes, so I need that. Most of these in here are the apps that like are already on your phone. But the ones that I don't want to delete, because I'm like, Compass app. Like, what if I'm in the middle of the woods and I don't have service, but I deleted the Compass app and I need a compass? Then I'll be like, wow, you know, that type of stuff. Like, I don't want to delete it, but I don't need it either. So next we have my photo and video editing apps. So I have iMovie, which I don't use iMovie on my phone often. But in case I need to, I have it on my phone. Canva, which is what I use to make my thumbnails. And then Photoshop Express, that's for photo editing. When I edit my pictures, I really only use VSCO, to be honest. I'm not really that versed in like editing pictures for Instagram. Like, I feel like I just change maybe like some exposure and saturation, I call it a day. Prequel, Lightroom, Facetune. So now the next and final page. So I have a widget on here too. So the music widget, and as you can see, it says Certified Lover Boy by Drake, which I like that album. Like, it's not my favorite Drake album, but I still listen to it, and that's clearly the last thing I was listening to. And then we have the healthcare and fitness apps. So ZocDoc is an app that I use to like find doctors in Boston because, you know, I'm grown now and I'm away from home, so I had to like book my own doctor's appointments. Clue, if you're a girl and you get your period, then like it's one of those apps that helps you track your cycle. Then we have the fitness app, which I talked about before with the widget. It's for the Apple Watch. CVS Pharmacy, Renfo Fit, which is I have a jump rope that's connected to this app, and it kind of like counts how many jumps you do, and you can log it with this app, which is pretty cool. Next we have games. I don't play that many games, but I like to have some on my phone because sometimes, you know, you just be bored. So I have Classic Words. I love words games. Candy Crush and Block Puzzle. Next we have education. So y'all probably like, what is Wattpad doing in education? But I'll get there. So Red Eye, which is like an app through Northeastern, which is my school, and it's just like for like getting home off campus after dark. Next I have Canvas, which is the bane of my existence. I've been on co-op this semester, so I'm not even ready next semester to go back to classes and be getting blown up by this app. But I'm not even gonna think about it too much. Outlook is the email that I use for school, so that's why I put it in here. And You Go is just an app that gives me like information about my school, and like my class schedule is on here and stuff like that. Zoom, I don't only use Zoom for school, but there was a period of time that, you know, like Zoom was only being used for classes for me. I work now, so like we have meetings on Zoom. Then I have Goodreads, which I love this app. I love to read. Oh my gosh, I can make a whole video about books. I love books. So I use Goodreads to kind of like get new book recommendations, and what else? And I also use it to kind of like log my books that I've read through the year, like throughout the year and stuff like that. I really love Goodreads. If y'all ever want a video about like my favorite books and stuff, let me know. I'm a very romance chick lit type of girl when it comes to books. So if you're interested in that, let's talk. Wattpad, I just put it in here because it's a book. I haven't actually been on Wattpad in forever, but I can't bring myself to delete it because Wattpad was a big part of my life growing up. Like, if you were on Wattpad, like, you're probably that girl now. Like, Wattpad was such a good app. Docs is for like writing essays and stuff like that. I usually won't do it on my phone. I just prefer to do it on my laptop. But sometimes, you know, you find yourself in a pickle. It's good to have it on your phone. Teams app, like for meetings and stuff like that. And then I have Books, which is where I download where all my downloaded books are that I read. Okay, and next we have just like some random apps that I'll just quickly go through. So Widgetsmith is the app like where you can get like stuff like this in the middle here. Then we have News app, which never be anything good. Next, this Lotus Lantern app is for my LED lights in my room, so I can control them from my phone, which is nice. Then I have Tandem, which if you are trying to learn a new language, I would recommend Tandem. Sometimes people can be weird on there, but it's kind of like a place where, like a language exchange. Roku, I have this app because I have a Roku TV, so I like to have the remote on my phone because I'm always losing my remote. Then we have Google Photos, which I use for like backups and stuff like that to kind of like get pictures off my phone. It's actually pretty full in there though. WebEx is a app for my job, like for chatting and stuff. Then I have SoundCloud, which is a music app. I don't really use it like that, but sometimes when I'm looking for music for my videos, I'll go on SoundCloud. Authenticator. Social Call is an app for my school, but there's other, like, the page was like Northeastern Gigs, but there's gigs pages for a bunch of different schools, but I think the boy at my school started them all, which is very cool. And then next we have the GIF keyboard. WebEx Meet is another app for my job. My throat is getting dry from talking so much. And then I have Netflix, you know, just to watch shows. I don't really watch them on my phone, but like if I'm on a flight or something, I want to download them to my phone, but I usually watch on my iPad. And that is all the apps that are on my phone. Oh my gosh. I feel like I have a lot of apps. Like, do I have more than usual? I don't know. Maybe I have an average amount, and that was just a lot. Like, I feel like my voice has gotten so hoarse. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know if you like what I'm doing. Let me know if you don't like what I'm doing so I can try to, you know, improve. I'm always trying to improve my content. And I will catch y'all in my next video. I hope you're all staying safe because, you know, times is getting tough out there. I really hope y'all are being safe. I'm trying my best to stay safe and healthy, and I hope you guys are all doing the same. I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.